Hello friends and fellow gamers, MKxJUMP here, and this week Imp's Adventure makes a return. And weirdly enough, we have Reverie Keys again. Like, I understand that Reverie Keys are used with Imp's Adventure, that's been the standard way now for the past few months, but we had Reverie Keys last week with Heroic Summons, and now we have them again. It seems the reason DH Games have done this is because they've released a brand new upgraded pet. Originally we had Phoenix, now we have the Ice Aparition as well. So we'll be taking a look at those and all the other ways that you can get rewards this week. Before we do, if you need one-to-one advice with your Idle Heroes account, join us on a Tuesday for account reviews. To sign up, you can go to our Discord where we have a sign-up channel, and there's also a channel there that shows you all the different ways you can take part and be able to sign up. One easy way is by backing me on Patreon, using the link up there in the corner of the screen. So if you want to have access to our sign-up channel, you need to make sure you back me on Patreon or do one of the other ways and be there on Tuesday to sign up. That's one thing a lot of people miss. You have to be there when the sign-ups open, because obviously if you signed up on a different day and it didn't show up to the Tuesday stream, you've wasted everyone's time. So it's just to make sure the people that sign up are there on the day. So if you want an account review, please check us out by clicking those links and joining our Discord down below. Anyway guys, let's go jump in with this week's event for Idle Heroes. Every day for logging in this week, you will get yourselves 4 ordinary dice. These are important because they'll help you make progress in the Imp's Adventure, and you'll also get 100 little Charlies. Love the name of this guy, the little octopus here. You shouldn't underestimate him. It will grow into a kraken in the future. Love that. So collect your little Charlies. You can get these from here for logging in. You're getting 100 every day, so that's 700 across the week. And you can also go ahead and pick them up from campaign, where you can claim them as drop rewards, assuming you aren't ignoring claims to keep your level low. The main part of this week's event can be found in the cool events, and you can see we start here with our value packages. These are offering gems and dice. Not very good, to be honest. I don't think you need to pick these up. The dice are only going to help you get more progress in Imp's Adventure, and to be honest, Imp's Adventure rewards aren't that great. If we look, they have, of course, carried on with the reworks they did last time, so we do have access to Stellar Shards and Crystals of Transcendence, as well as the usual dice stuff here. And if you're moving through Imp's Adventure, you can use your dice to make progress. If you're curious how this works, if you've never done this before, you roll the dice, you get a number, and your imp will move that distance, and then level up the tile he lands on, which means next time you land on there, you'll get better rewards. The goal is to level up these mushroom huts, because every time you pass them, you will pick up a number of stars equal to this small white number in the bottom right-hand corner. Collect those stars and you'll get rewards, starting off with Heroic Summon Scrolls and some little Charlies. Each floor actually does give these Charlies. Here you're going to get yourself 5-star puppets for the next one. You're going to get yourself 20 glorious relics. You can get yourself Adventure Deluxe chests. And free-to-play players, if you spend some gems on extra dice, should be able to get to level 200 here, where you're going to get yourself a Deluxe Gift Box 2, which I suppose is a respectable Radiant Soul Crystal you can use for a free Awaken or a Page of Destiny. And you're also going to get a Reverie Key, which has a chance to get you some nice rewards this week. If you get further, there's the Eminent chests, there's 5 Soul Hammers, and there's also this Advanced chest. But generally, these chests aren't that good, to be honest. And I said this last time, this does feel like a downgrade of Imp's Adventure. You're no longer getting a 5-star hero at 200. To get one, you need to get to 230, and you don't even get the Light and Dark chest anymore at 260. So you're actually getting less 5-star heroes, and I don't care if people talk about these 5-star puppets. You could say, oh, but you're getting 5-star heroes here. Sure, but they've removed the 6-star puppet, so overall, you're actually getting less food. The only nice thing is the Deluxe Gift Box and the Glorious Relics at 140. So make of that what you will. Little Charlie can be used to get yourself rewards here in the Undersea Treasures. You can spend them to pick up pretty decent stuff, actually. Most people can expect, if you're claiming from campaign, along with the ones you get for logging in, to get around 2,500. That should be enough to get a treasure selection here. This is an orange chest, which could get you some nice rewards to help you in the treasure train. If you want to, you can spend universal crystals to get even more little Charlies, and you could push up to a pink chest. That may be tempting. Heck, if you can even go for a mysterious artifact if you wanted, but I genuinely think treasure train items are the best pick. Next up, we've got the Shelter mission. This is where you're going to be able to get more Reverie Keys. Also, 5-star copies of a lot of the newer Transcendence heroes, it would seem. So Finn, Norton Hague, Melissa, and Ignatia are all available here. And to get them, you need 4 4-star heroes from their faction that match the listed class, along with a 5-star hero you put in here. Do all that, press submit, and you'll get a copy of the hero. You'll get some armor. You'll get 5 dice, which you could use in Imps Adventure to make progress. And you'll also get yourself a Reverie Key. You can get a Reverie Key for all these heroes here, and also as well for the Light and Dark heroes. For these, it's a bit different. You need 2 5-stars from their faction and 2,000 gems. But the heroes are really good. You've got Elena and Natalie as options, both really good Transcendence heroes. So go ahead and you can get yourself 6 Reverie Keys from the Shelter mission. Combine that with the additional Reverie Key you can hopefully get for getting to level 200 here in the Imps Adventure. And friends, you should be able to get yourself some pretty nice progress here in the Reverie gift box. This is where you cash these keys in and you get some prizes. There's a 60% chance to get this base level reward here. These are pretty standard. The 30% chance to get 3 times the base rewards, and there's a 10% chance to get these 10 times bonuses, which also have other things thrown in, like mysterious artifact chests, origin artifacts, and also Star Soul selection chests. So all in all, a nice opportunity if you high roll to get something good. Let me know in the comment section if you get lucky. Moving on, we have our things we can spend money on if we wish, and we start off with feast packages. These are terrible, terrible value. They're getting you these chests that may not even give you these monster train tickets, because there is a chance that you get a normal treasure train chest here, which would make them terrible value. $20 for this is not worth it, $50 for some scrolls, not worth it, and $100 for what is just some relics and some Cores of Transcendence. Nah, this is really, really bad value. Do not go buying these feast packages. Spending money may get you something extra though, as you can get yourself an additional Reverie Key for every $10 spent. So maybe there's something better we can go for. Well, there is a Moonlight Gift. This is allowing you to get yourself a small bit of rewards for every $100 you spend. You're getting a chest that lets you select any of the items, including the ones for Phoenix here to upgrade the Phoenix pet, or the ones here to upgrade the Ice pet. So what's happened with these pets is you have to get these treasure train items to be able to improve their abilities. This is a bit of a whale mechanic. It's very, very, very pay to win. And honestly, it doesn't even give you that much strength. The main reason you'd want to go upgrading these pets is because they can give your team a little bit of extra speed. But every single upgrade that you need does require these treasure train items, and that can get a little awkward if you're trying to make progress. So personally, I don't think it's worth spending on this, and I would just keep your stuff for later. But if you were wanting to spend, you do have the option of buying the well-chosen adventure packs. These are giving you Prism Story gems proportional to how much they cost. The first one is $50, then $70, then $100. The first pack does give you 35 dice, which is not bad. That can help you in Imps Adventure. You're getting 200 Universal Crystals as well, which mean you can get some more Little Charlies or save them for the future. You get some deluxe gift boxes thrown in there, which could be Radiant Soul Crystals or something you can enjoy. And then you get double rewards for Imps Adventure, which means everything you pull in Imps Adventure, including the Little Charlies, is doubled. I'm not sure if Reverie Keys are doubled. It'll tell us if we click on it. It does not say that Reverie Keys aren't included, so perhaps that can be a thing. Even if it was, I don't think it's worth it though, as these packages are relatively weak. Also, it doesn't make sense that they increase in cost when the multiplier doesn't. It goes from ×2 to ×3 to ×4, which is a linear progression, so I'm not quite sure why the price gets steeper and steeper each time. The small increase in Prism Story gems, in my opinion, doesn't justify it, and hammers instead of dice is just bad, to be honest, because you need the dice to help you make progress in Imps Adventure, so it doesn't help you to get more for your spending. So I think these packages are actually awful. The deluxe gift boxes, I guess, do increase proportionally, but to be honest, it's not worth spending this level of money for some deluxe gift box packs, and everything else, in my opinion, isn't worth it. So I don't get this event, to be honest. I understand that Reverie is a nice opportunity for free-to-play players to get rewards, but for spenders, there is no opportunity to get anything remotely worth spending your money on. Everything sucks. The only reason I could see someone spending is if they were absolutely itching to get themselves upgrades for monsters, but this is so bad value, and you're just FOMOing at that point, which means fear of missing out. You're just spending for the sake of it. There's way better things you can spend your money on in this game, I do not think this is worth it. If DH Games wants to make strong revenue from Imps Adventure events, they are going to seriously have to reconsider this structure. I know they reworked it last month, but honestly, they've made it worse for themselves, not better. These well-chosen adventure packs are really bad, these feast packages continue to be awful, and the Moonlight Gift giving these monster pieces I just don't think is good enough. I suppose there are probably some whales who do spend to get these, in which case I think you guys are crazy, but people are going to spend on weird stuff, and even if I say it's bad, there's still going to be people out there that choose to do it. So for most people at home, all you need to worry about this week is getting Reverie Keys and seeing if you can high roll. So a nice little mini game for you guys, so make sure you do the shelter mission, push Imps Adventure, and see what you can get. Next week, it's Halloween, so we do have a big Halloween event, and much anticipated, to be honest, because this is looking like it's going to be a profit summon event, which is something people have been asking for a while. For a long time, I think the last 2 or 3 years, Halloween has been a heroic summons event, but Profit Orbs is much better suited to Halloween because we need big events where we can spend our Profit Orbs. So hopefully you've got a decent stack of them ready to go, and it's likely that next week is going to be a phenomenal opportunity. Halloween has been actually quite frequently one of the better, if not the best events of the year in Idle Heroes. They really do push the boat out with Halloween. I think they use it as a test for Christmas of what's to come. So they'll probably muck some reward structures around and probably give us a really, really nice event, or they might just stick with the tried and true stuff. But we haven't really seen a Profit Summon event giving big rewards in a while, so it will be nice to see what DH Games does, which means you do need to know what you need to do next week for this event, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you do not miss next week's upload, because we will be taking a look at this event, breaking it down on all the different ways that you guys can get rewards. So save your money, save your contract story gems, all the stuff that you could choose to spend this week if you were crazy, save it for Halloween. There is much better stuff coming next week. So very excited for next week's event. Hit that subscribe button. Our Profit Summon hero is going to be Finn. Heroic Miracle is going to be Sylvie. So not great heroes there, but the event itself should give some really nice rewards. So hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in that future upload, and always try and keep up to date with these event reviews. And don't forget to sign up for account reviews on a Tuesday. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, have an amazing week and happy idling.